So, chapter 38. I don't understand how the hand signals are supposed to work. Like, I understand that you're just supposed to accept what they do, and obviously, I'm sure that anyone, especially Yokoya, could come up with specific signals to signal certain things. Like, it's probably not that complicated, but like, even if you figure out how the hand signals are supposed to work, how exactly, like, are you gonna constantly communicate to that every single round without anyone noticing? Especially if you're Kikuzawa and you have people like constantly looking after your every need. Like, I can imagine that that might be something that people will complain about, because, like, it's something that I thought about too, is like, A, how would the hand signals work, and then B, like, how did no one notice it? Like, especially Akiyama and Fukunaga. But to be fair, I guess they were only really examining Kikuzawa when he was in the inspection room, and not when he was just, and I guess he could just tell everyone to just leave him alone in peace for a bit as he contemplates his superior greatness or whatever. I like the twist that Akiyama started to catch on that something really weird was happening when the northern country decided to carry 40 million and then 50 million, because the southern country has only ever called out on 100 million, or they said pass, and then the northern country, like, in turn, also either carried nothing or a full 100 million. It was almost like Yokoya was giving like little warnings to Kikuzawa, like, you better figure out a way to get your southern country to start carrying cash, otherwise, this is it. Kikuzawa didn't pick up on it until it was too late. In terms of just for the sake of continuing to let this gig go up, though, because Yokoya must have realized that if he didn't give Kikuzawa a signal, then he might like get busted. So I don't understand why Yokoya just didn't command that his team didn't carry anything, and they just both end up in pass. But then I guess the game would end in a draw or something. I don't know. And I get that he wanted to show off his dominance over the southern country, but like, what if he just didn't start paying Kikuzawa back? Because, like, Kikuzawa is the one who pays him quite a big amount first, and then he's just banking on the fact that Yokoya will do the same. And I guess Kikuzawa is just hanging on to the hope that he'll have some control over the southern country for once. And then the end of Kikuzawa saying that he was bullied by Yokoya is officially the point where I assume the J drama was caught up, because that's the point. Like, I assume that maybe like the author like called up and said like hey, like, this is what's going on in the next chapter, and here's some hints of what's going to happen for the rest of the game, but I haven't figured out the details yet. I assume that's what happened, because the J drama doesn't say that Kikuzawa was bullied by Yokoya or had a history with him at all. He just says that Kikuzawa was just kind of in it for the hell of it because Yokoya promised to pay off his debts or whatever, and Akiyama's like, oh, like, Yokoya chooses to guess the exact amount because, like, so that way the strategies are technically appear to be different, but then also besides, it's just showing off his dominance. Because, yeah, I guess Kikuzawa is lesser than Yokoya for not being able to guess the exact amount, even though it doesn't matter because you can get